सब इंतजार कर रहे हैं, हम भी इंतजार कर रहे हैं. Are we in for that big day of breakout today?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. So yes, I believe that now market is all set to see the next leg of rally. First, let me talk about the seasonality stance, which is working well in the Indian market. We have noticed that in last 10 years, every July was positive for Indian market. Even Nifty 50 remained positive for July month. Nifty 500 also 10 out of 10 last July were positive, and Dow was positive, and FTSE was 8 times positive in 10 years, which clearly indicates that equity market across the globe is likely to see the cheerful momentum. So I believe that today can be the day for breakout to commence the rally towards 25,750 to 26,000 zone in the month of July. But let's talk about on immediate point of view. I believe till Nifty holds about 25,000, it has potential to rally towards 25,400 for the day and 25,750 for next couple of days.
Okay, Kunal, good morning. Will it be a happy day for the bulls today?
So I have a shairi to say on this.
क्या बात है?
So I thought it's maybe nearing the weekend, Thursday, so let me start with that. सन्नाटा है चार्ट पर, ब्रेकआउट तेरा इंतजार है, रुकावट से मत डरे बुल, ये तेरे सब्र का इम्तिहान है.
हाँ, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या दोबारा
So दोबारा नहीं, इरशाद.
So the idea is that it's been almost
first let's hear it again.
सन्नाटा है चार्ट पर, ब्रेकआउट तेरा इंतजार है, रुकावट से मत डरे बुल, ये तेरे सब्र का इम्तिहान.
ओरिजिनल है कि
ओरिजिनल
है? नो चैट जीटीपी. So let's start the show every day now with it. No, now that we've seen this hidden talent of yours.
Yeah.
Could this apply every day?
This applies?
This bull, the last line you said, sabr ka intiham. How long is that phase going to last?
It's 33 days now. I mean,
Yeah.
इतना कितना इम्तिहान हो गया. But yeah, I think this is the phase which the markets have been into, and the good part about the market so far is that even in this phase of the markets consolidating, there have been so many different textures of the markets. I was looking at the monthly month till date numbers for sectors, and apparently only two sectors are into slight negative tinge for the market so far. One is the FMCG and the other is the PSU banking index. And you look at the space also within this entire two sectors, you've hardly seen any stocks which have shown signs of a breakout. So I believe that essentially gels up how the markets have panned out over the last 1.5 months, where we've seen very few sectors emerging as leaders, and most of the sectors which have been underperforming, they've actually not seen any major signs of a breakout. So I believe that it could be a matter of time. Nasdaq made a life high yesterday. You've seen many of the global indices, the European indices, Australian indices making new highs for themselves over the last few weeks. The negative news flows have abated. So it could just be a matter of time that our markets also would probably try and come back into that breakout zone and end this consolidation.
Kunal, we are underperforming. With so much so all the macro, the fact that we are the best at enviable pedestal positioning, flows have been strong. The bottom line here is that we are underperforming the world, both on absolute and on a relative basis. How ironical is that?
And Nikuj, that too at a phase where, if you remember, that there was so much of negative news flow, and across that board where the negative news flow was there, our markets were actually outperforming. So suddenly there was a point where the markets anticipated that if the news flow starts to become positive, there could be a phase that our markets would start to get back into that momentum zone. But I think it's a phase of the markets, where we are grappling, because such kind of strong positive news flow for our markets with RBI policy, the CRR cut, etc. We could probably have expected the index to move up about the 25,500 mark. But then again, I think maybe just could be a phase where the markets are taking its own time to go back into that breakout mode.
So if market go through what could be called as this sabr ka intiham, right? What will be the leader? Could it be Reliance or banks, the combination which has done the trick for us in the month of April and May, or a new leader could emerge?
So right now, signs are that two sectors are emerging as new leaders. One is the Nifty IT index, which I just flagged off. It's almost up like 4% or 3.5% so far this month. And the essential part of the rally which has come out has been in the last 2 weeks of this month. And essentially, I think the large cap stocks have recovered quite well. You've seen auto stocks showing signs of breakout. So I was actually looking at M&M, Maruti, many of these large cap names which were doing very well for themselves. These stocks have started to look attractive even at current levels. So I believe that there could be another phase where there could be other sectors which could start to play, or maybe provide that helping hand which the markets require.
All right, so autos and IT, those are the sectors that may be